Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 here at Barcelona. Thank you for all of your feedback on the first episode. I've taken it all on board. We have some added names to our shortlist, and we're going to look to spend, well, probably as much as possible of our €731 million that we've got available to us. For this particular season, financial fair play's gone out the window. But if Paris Saint-Germain can give Kylian Mbappe a €100 million signing on fee, then anything's fucking legal, isn't it, really? So we're just going to go and spend some pennies. So you guys were pretty adamant that you would like Cucurella to come in as left back. I think that makes a lot of sense as well with the La Masia link. So that I will look to do. At centre-back, Matthijs de Ligt was the name that popped up a lot. So it will be de Ligt or Christensen. Christensen, I don't really rate him in real life, but it's supposedly a done deal IRL, and he does grow quite well in career mode. So would be a deal that we could genuinely, realistically look to do. And then Matthijs de Ligt would be that kind of fantasy signing, so to speak. It's probably the best way to phrase it. With regards to centre mid, Jude Bellingham came up as well. Not really much of a surprise, but I don't know what to do there. I'm not going to go for Pogba. It looks like he's actually off to Juventus in real life himself. De Bruyne was actually not really mentioned in the comment section at all. At 33 years of age and 90 rated, I thought he would have been a much more popular option. But for the time being, no one really that keen on Kevin De Bruyne, it seems. So maybe we won't do that. Luis Diaz as a winger wasn't really mentioned either. Bernardo Silva was mentioned as a midfielder. But in the role that I'd be playing him in, I don't know as he'd really suit. Although, to be fair, he does have 65 stand tackle. So maybe Bernardo Silva. When it comes to striker, I do like the idea of Lautaro Martinez because he gets linked a lot in real life and he has the Argentinian link to Messi, etc. And in any other scenario, I would go for Lautaro Martinez. However, with the fact that Erling Haaland has moved to City in real life, I realistically am never going to get a chance to play with him in any other save ever again. And the fact that he's still at Dortmund in this save, and we're having kind of a fantasy season, I'm going to go for Erling, purely on that basis. Lautaro is a player I could use in a future series more realistically. Maybe even in the Nottingham Forest series that we start after this. Perhaps. Darwin Núñez is a player I would be intrigued to use, but I would utilise him as a winger because of the signing of Erling Haaland. So I would like to use Darwin as well, but again, he might be a player I look to use in the Forest save, although it does look like it's done, Núñez to Liverpool. So that would actually be updated when I do the transfers for that next save. So maybe Núñez as a winger, because Rafael Leao is a player that I could utilise in another save. So I think we're going to go. I'm still not sure about that centre mid. And Ansu Fati coming back, I like the idea of it, but let's do something different. So, De Ligt or Christensen, definitely Cucurella. And in midfield, I'm really not sure. I would quite like Kevin De Bruyne, but the fact that nobody mentioned him, I'm not sure. Let's get the Haaland and Cucurella and centre-back deals done first, and then see what our financial situation is like after that. So, transfer fee, Marc Cucurella. He's valued at €80 million. We will offer Brighton. I can't believe I might be about to pay nearly £100 million for a Brighton player, but he does grow exceptionally well, doesn't he, Cucurella? And he almost always stays at Brighton as well. In the Cambridge RTG, in season 9, he was still at Brighton, and Brighton's side was stonks. It was so good. But Cucurella is going to leave Barcelona is going to leave Brighton now to come back to Barcelona, just as we have come back to Barcelona for this one-off final fantasy season. No release clause is fine by me. Again, we're not going for the whole realism side of it with that anymore. Obviously, we did in the previous. Oh, wow, they really are asking for wage hikes now this season, aren't they? We did previously, of course, be quite strict with the finances and try and stick with the realistic rules of release clauses for everybody that we signed. Right, Erling. Jesus wept. 211 million is his valuation to start. It says I could have to pay up to €380 million. What? Come again? That's how not used to flicking the 9th figure I am. I immediately went across to the 8th figure and started flicking there. Yeah. Let's try 250 million euro. 346! Sweet Lord! Christ! How about 290? I mean, they're adamant they want 346. I'm going to have to come above 300, aren't I? We go for 315. 315 million euro. Before we factored in his wages, Erling Haaland is coming to Barcelona, provided we can agree a contract. Now, I think he might be crucial, so we'll give him that. He wants a 5-year deal. You're more than welcome, my man. No release clause is fine. I mean, give me an idea of what you want wage-wise. 430 grand a week. This is actually going to leave me a little shy of money later in the save. He's checking his watch. He's thinking, I want to go. Have a word with yourself, pal. 410. Sign 410. Fine, 430. 430,000 euro a week. Erling Haaland is in. Sorry, Leo. To the bench with you, pal. And, yeah, a 94 rated. Weirdly, not the highest rated player I've signed in the past week or so on the YouTube channel, which is never something I thought I'd say. Thank you, Kylian Mbappe, for that in the Cambridge United RTG at the end of that save. Right. Now then, centre mid. Oh, yeah, striker, please, for Erling. Centre mid, centre back, and the winger. We got Rafinha in as well. Let's do centre mid and centre back first, because they're the two most important. Now, you guys were more keen on Christensen because that's the deal that supposedly is done in real life. So I won't go for De Ligt unless I can't agree something here. But we should be able to agree something here with Real Sociedad to try and bring... Oh, that's punchy. To try and bring Christensen in. I really didn't want to have to pay that much, to be completely honest. Now, we do have, obviously, a lot of money to spend here. And it looks like we're going to have to spend all of it, or we're going to be looking to spend all of it with the sort of players that we're looking at, the caliber of player that we're looking at. I'll offer him important because, quite frankly, he's not going to start, is he? But it was to be a backup to Araujo and Eric Garcia, to be fair. So it does make sense. He's on 61. I'll offer him 80. It's a pay rise. Oh. So we'll go for Christensen again in a little while. Right, midfielder. This is where I am significantly torn. Bernardo Silva would have the freedom to get forward and is a player that I do very much enjoy using. Nobody ever really signs Bernardo Silva. You never see Bernardo Silva used in a save, so let's use Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne is, well, seemingly wasn't interested, or you guys weren't interested or interested enough in Kevin De Bruyne. Bellingham I can sign in any save, really, moving forward, because he's not looking like he's going to leave Dortmund anytime soon. So let's do Bernardo Silva, because I will probably never use Bernardo Silva again in any save. And he would suit Barcelona down to the ground. We'll play him in that central role. 200 grand a week. He's willing to take a wage cut. Perfect. Deal done. The players are arriving at quite some rate here at Barcelona now. Gavi will drop to the bench. Sorry, Pudge, you're out, pal. And Bernardo Silva comes in. Now, I will try initially to train him as a centre mid and see if it will actually change his position anywhere remotely close to a realistic time frame. Because I would rather he played in that centre mid spot. 255 weeks. No, then. So we'll put him down as a cam. Can I play him as a cam in that position? I can. So There you go. Bernardo Silva's in. Pedri will have the freedom to do what he likes. Bernardo Silva will have the freedom to do what he likes. And Kessié is going to be my rock. That team has taken a step up then, hasn't it? Right. We'll go for Christensen again. We know roughly what he's going to cost as well. So let me see if I can't... Oh, Sevilla are interested in Darwin Nunez as well. Let me see if I can't get Darwin Nunez done for a relatively agreeable fee that would leave us enough left to realistically be able to afford. I've just signed Rafinha. No! That's where the strict and loose transfer negotiations come in when you set up a save. 66.5. You really going to negotiate an extra 400 grand out of me, Mönchengladbach? Fine. He's on 51 grand a week. Absolutely, we can afford to do that. And then Nunez will come in as a backup striker and a backup winger. If he'll accept rotation, that would be great. And he does indeed. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now, I've been told that Darwin Nunez in-game is a little bit Romelu Lukaku-esque in that his first touch ain't great. So we'll see what happens with regards his in-game ability. I will try and go for Christensen still. I might have enough to go for De Ligt. But it would be a stretch. No, I don't... Oh, I might have enough to go for De Ligt. Bollocks to it. Let's go for Matthijs. He was popular with you guys. It's going to cost me a lot. It's going to cost me a lot. Might cost me too much. But if I can get them to accept anything under 150... You want Messi? Why am I tempted to let Messi go? No, we went out of our way to get Leo back. We went out of our way to get Leo back. I'm not gonna let Leo Messi go the other way. To be fair, if he's now gonna agree wages that are... Oh, please. Right, this would be every single penny I have. He's on 140 grand a week. I have... I don't know what was even left. 100 and something? 100. I have 140 grand left. Oh, Matthijs, please. No, I can't afford it. I can give you that. That's all I can give you. Accept it. No! It's not going to happen, is it? 208,710 euro a week. You'll need some time! For Christ's sake. Just say yes! How hard is it? I can't believe I actually would have genuinely spent every single penny of that 700 and whatever million. That's nuts. Oh! More money coming in! I'd completely forgotten about the players we were looking to sell. Well, hopefully De Ligt just says yes. We do still have Maya and Visser on the way out. Oh, the saving grace. The saving grace. With the European Super Cup on the horizon after winning the Champions League last year, of course. No! You arsehole! I'm gonna wait until we've raised some more money and I'll go back in for De Ligt. Visser sold. I've got some more money. I'm gonna go back in for De Ligt. Talk to me, Matthijs. Talk to me. I can just accept it. I can just accept it! Matthijs De Ligt is in! Matthijs De Ligt is in. Oh, my lord. That is what you call a bloody transfer window. I'm sorry, Eric Garcia, but Matthijs comes in ahead of you. Nunez can go there. Sorry, Correa, you will still get plenty of football this season. Holy Badibus, Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva, Matthijs De Ligt, Kessié, Cucurella, Rafinha, and Darwin Nunez. That's a transfer window, isn't it? That's a hell of a transfer window. Let's go and win the European Super Cup, shall we? Maya sold. Pedri release clause met. Oh, hang on. Right, slight issue. Slight issue in that I don't have any money to be able to offer him a new deal. What's he currently on? 88,000. Contract negotiation. Now, I've got nothing left in my budget, so surely, in theory, I can only... Oh, no, I've got some left in my budget! Ah! Pedri stays! Pedri stays! Pedri stays! Yes! Screw you, Chelsea! Pedri stays. No release clause. 250. I can't afford it. Pedri! Don't. I've just been through this. Just been through this with someone else. Do not. I can't afford it! I can't afford it! I might be losing Pedri. Oh, no! Who would have thought I would have a budget of 700 plus million and not have enough? Gavi, loan offer from Liverpool. No. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! I mean, I'd have enough money to sign whoever the shit I wanted. Please tell me so. No! 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 Baby! That was taken out of my hands, really, wasn't it? Bye, Pedri! Right. Who do I sign instead, then? Right, we have some more names on our shortlist here. Ryan Gravenberch, but not really good enough. Tchouaméni has just moved to Leicester, so that's not an option now. Mason Mount, although I'm not sure I want him alongside Bernardo Silva in that midfield. I don't know as that would work well enough for the sort of... Well, it wouldn't allow me the defensive capabilities, really. Basically, my options are Fede Valverde, who's obviously at Real Madrid. But, I mean, they signed Ansu Fati off me, so bollocks to them. I might try and steal Fede Valverde. Or Nicolo Barella, who, with 98 stamina, great passing, decent tackling, excellent dribbling, is basically an Italian Pedri. So, I think Barella is the one that I'm going to go for. I'm going to try and sign Nicolo Barella. And he's the highest rated, or joint highest rated, of anyone on that list. With, obviously, De Bruyne there as well. But, well, I don't really need to worry about money anymore. Again, do I? 209! I know I said I didn't need to worry about money, but I do want to leave myself something just in case we need to do something in January. Barella's on €230,000 a week. I mean, he might take a wage cut, you know, coming from Inter, but I doubt it. I'll offer him crucial. 4 years is fine. We're only doing 1 more year in this save. That's fine. Give me an idea of what you want. I would prefer it when you give me an idea of what you want. Will you accept 200 grand with... Whoops. I almost offered him 900 million euro a week. With a signing bonus of 3 million. Will you accept that? Oh, you want more bonuses. That's fine. Nicolo, you're in, pal. Right. Get everybody off that list. We have a fresh slate. And if we need it, some money left for January. Right. Now, no more release clauses paid, please. If they get triggered, then I know I've got the money left now to try and retain that player. We just paid the price for doing the financial restrictions we did in the first 3 seasons, thereby losing Pedri. It was the way we did the first 3 seasons that cost us Pedri there. That, and obviously I just went and spent €750 million on some other players as well. Why did they have... They waited until I'd spent every penny and then were like, ha, can't do anything about this, can you? Sneaky Chelsea. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So, we have spent 18. 61. 61, 141, 147 and a half. Jesus Christ. 147 and a half, 447, 157, 462 million euro. 562 million euro. 562, 628 and a half million euro. 628, 728, 768, 776 million. 876 million. 946 million. 955 million euros. I think. Ish. 950 million euro-ish. Financial fair play does not exist. Right then. Now can we go and do that European Super Cup against Sporting, please? Sporting's team then, Alfred Gomis in goal for them, as Gaio, Quaresma, Rios, Fedal and Hayes at left wing-back, Ugarte and Paulinho in the middle for them, Tabata, Paulinho and Saelemaekers in their forward three. My Barcelona side has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new signings in it. Yep. I don't know which is better. I think on paper, the team that we ended the last series with at Cambridge was better. We'll see if this team performs better over the course of multiple competitions. Might actually swap. I don't know whether to swap Barella and Bernardo Silva around. You guys will have to let me know about that in the comment section, please. What way is the best way to get the best out of those players, do you think? Now, we used to play the Barcelona way in this save, so I will continue to try and do that. Not that you really have the opportunity to play any other kind of way against a 5-back, where you kind of forced to just pass it around like this because there's no room to do anything else. Raheem Sterling, Barella moved into a good position, but he's not been able to keep hold of it, unfortunately. No goal yet, 8 minutes in. Saelemaekers with a triple step over, finds Ugarte, who's going for a worldie. Marc-Andre ter Stegen says, no thank you. First chance of the game goes to our opponents. Bernardo Silva squeezes that to Barella, who has Mazraoui here on the overlap. Mazraoui in real life, obviously, has gone to Bayern Munich from Ajax. But here we have him at Barcelona. Sterling, Barella. Ooh, good save by Gomis. Barella nearly scoring on debut. Ferran Torres with the delivery. Erland's up. Erland, that was a mixture of Erling and Orland. De Ligt, probably not. Araujo, also probably not. Oh, God, rubbish pass. Never mind, still 0-0 then. Although, stay with me. Bernardo Silva. Mazraoui on the overlap. I see Erling in the middle. It's Ferran Torres we find, but he can't turn it home. Oh, it's a sharp turn by Tabata, that. And there's Gaio's in the box here. Good block. Of course, we're very familiar with the majority of these Sporting players from the My Player save that we're doing over on Facebook. Knowing and recognising a number of those players. Oh, what a run by Ferran Torres. Oh, no! I'm really enjoying that Facebook My Player save as well, actually. So if you want some My Player content, then it is there ready and waiting for you. Kessié to Orland. Trying to roll it. Not sure how he's going to be in possession, Erling, so we shall wait and see. I'm already waiting for people to have a go at me in the comments for calling him Orland rather than Haaland, but in Norwegian it's pronounced Orland, so I pronounce it Orland. Just the same way we say Cucurella, not Cucurella. The same way we pronounce anyone's name the way that it's pronounced in their native language. Mazraoui. Oh, that's quick feet from a right back. Love that. Haaland. Pau Torres? Ferran Torres. Cucurella. Derek Ray actually says Cucurella, which is slightly annoying considering the point I was making earlier on about pronouncing Haaland's name right. I've been reliably informed by a Norwegian in Twitch chat. Tron, thank you, mate. That you do pronounce the H, but I am pronouncing it correctly other than that, so it is Erling Haaland. Here's Saelemaekers. I've no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, but it sounds right to my ear. De Ligt and Barella will get rid of it. Come on, I need a goal, please. We won the Champions League. We should be winning the European Super Cup. Though sometimes it doesn't quite go that way. Sterling, Barella, Silva, Ferran Torres. Oh, he nearly got taken out there. Erling. Nice spin. And Ferran. And Erling. And a first-time shot from Barella. I'm knocking on the door. Kessié with a good header. Knocking on the door, but it won't open. Looking for Barella again. It's going to fall to Ferran Torres. Haaland. Finding the space and not scoring. Bernardo Silva, Haaland, goal! At bloody last! You knock, 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 and eventually the door opens. If it doesn't, knock the bastard down. Erling Haaland scores his first goal in a Barcelona shirt with his right foot into the right top corner. And we lead in the European Super Cup final. To Erling again. Run! Look at the head down and just no one's catching him. He's a monster, isn't he, Erling Haaland? I can't wait to see him in the Premier League. I'm sure you guys are excited as well. Even those of you that aren't Manchester City fans. It's just to have the best players in the world in the Premier League, in a league that obviously I live in the domestic country, for me is just the best. For English football, it's the best. And regardless of what many might say in opposition, I still feel like the English Premier League is the best league in world football. And to have Haaland in here now this season as well is going to be superb. And I'm really intrigued to see how well Darwin Núñez adjusts as well. Obviously still very young. Had a great season with Benfica, but not necessarily the finished article yet. Oh, Bernardo Silva, however, finished his article a while ago. Absolute belter of a second goal. Keeper got something on it, off the bar to make it all that more dramatic, and over the line. Ter Stegen celebrating wildly. Replay, please, if you don't mind. I think the keeper got a hand to it. It's a brilliant finish by Bernardo, and that might seal the decision as to whether to play him on the left or the right of those midfield two. I think the left. Did he get a hand on it, Keeps? Yeah, he definitely did. Only a little fingertip, but there was definitely a change in the trajectory. Actually hit the bar twice. What a strike. Two of our new signings grab a goal on debut. And Kessié, along with Matthijs de Ligt, is going to get a clean sheet on debut as well. So the offensive players playing well, the defensive players playing well, and all round a quality performance. Sporting gave us a bit of a worry earlier on. And certainly it took a while for the goals to start coming. But now they've arrived, they're not stopping coming. Barca 3! Sporting 0. Raheem the Dream. Well, Erling Haaland linked up with many an Englishman at Dortmund, whether it was Sancho or Bellingham. Now he's linking up with another. It's Raheem Sterling, burying it nicely, and we win this rather comfortably in the end. Sorry, Sporting. I think that's probably a little bit harsh on you, the 3-0. We certainly deserved the 2. Oh, Kessié's captain. Who should be captain? Who do I make captain? Tell me, comment section. Who in this side should be captain now? I think Pedri was captain, wasn't he? Now he's gone. So I'm not sure. Do I go for Ter Stegen? Should Ter Stegen be captain, the goalkeeper? I don't think Kessié should come in and immediately be captain. Let me know. And I will do your bidding, whichever has the most thumbs up in the comment section. Kessié! Barcelona, trophy number 1 for the season. Please, the Champions League, La Liga, which we haven't won yet, and the Copa del Rey to come yet still. The chance of a quadruple here at Barcelona. We kind of weren't able to do more than just one major trophy at Cambridge. So let's do more than that here at... To be fair, we'd already done more than that here at Barcelona in the first 3 seasons. We won the Copa del Rey and the Champions League. But we only had 3 seasons in the top flight in the Cambridge save, to be fair, even though we did 9 total. FC Barcelona, your UEFA Super Cup champions. Good. Right then. Let's see if we can't get right on track with the La Liga title bid too. Because there's been so much going on in the transfer window, I'm just going to sim the remaining 2 league games against Cadiz and I think it was Granada at home. A little bit of rotation as well. You can see some players still tired and those that have been rotated out were tired further still. So Núñez gets his debut, Rafinha too, and Ricky Puig is back into the starting lineup as well. And we get a narrow 3-2 win against Cadiz away from home. Orlan Barella! That's why it was narrow. Cucurella gave us a 1-0 lead. Barella got himself sent off in the first half. Haaland and Ferran Torres adding to the tally. Well, at least we start with a win in the league, even though it wasn't necessarily as straightforward as we might have liked it to be. Now Nicolo Barella is suspended. Cheers then, Nicolo. Right, I'm sure it was Granada. It is. Granada at home next. Granada at home then. Back to full strength other than the suspended Barella. Cheers then. And... really? A 1-1 draw. You're going to give me a 1-1 draw from that. And why is my assistant taking Haaland off for Darwin Nunez in the 46th minute? What are you doing, pal? I am torn as to whether to sim more or sim less in this save. And to be honest, on that evidence, probably sim less, to be completely open and honest with you. But we'll wait and see how the fixtures go. Let's go and end the transfer window then. Torres's development schedule has completed. He's now 93 rated and evidently peaked. But to be honest, he's probably not going to need to be any better than 93, is he? Balde has a bid come in for him, which I'll reject. Although, to be fair, his release clause is probably going to get triggered. But he can go because we do have Bustos that can come in his place. Nicolo Barella has completed his development plan. He's now... oh, not actually gone up to 91. But he might do after that. So let's keep that going. I did do everyone's development plans off camera after I'd signed them all. Reject that offer for Nico Gonzalez as well. Anyone that we get a transfer bid in for that we're not looking to sell that has their release clause triggered, we now have the capability to be able to buy that or renegotiate that player. Right, match is rescheduled. So who are we going to get then in the Champions League group stage? That's what we want to know at this moment in time. It is AC Milan, right? Spartak Moscow and Eintracht Frankfurt. It's a winnable group. I mean, with the 11 we have, it kind of has to be a winnable group, really, doesn't it? Games against Betis and Sevilla have been readjusted as well, presumably for their own European ambitions, with the Europa League now having been drawn as well. So, the biggest transfer deals so far this window, which I don't think is going to be topped. Pedri, Barcelona to Chelsea, €326.6 million. When we paid 315 for Erling Haaland, you didn't think it was going to get beaten, did you? Yup. I've spent $1 billion. I'm pretty sure it's about $1 billion. Let's have a look. FC Barcelona. 936. What did I calculate it as? 956. My maths was wrong somewhere. Apologies. I'm sure you'll have all told me in the comment section. Outside of that, well, all three top dealings involve us. So we'll just wait and see what happens now for the rest of transfer deadline day and see if there's anything else massive that goes through. Manchester City looking to nab Garcia, but that's going to be a swift no unless... well, they can try and pay his release clause, but now got the money to renegotiate his contract. It doesn't really matter, does it? Well, I mean, €500 million has been spent in just the first 2 hours, so there must have been some big deals go through. And that's another €200 million in just that one next hour as well. So yeah, lots happening in this transfer window, not just including us, but nearly $1 billion spent just myself. I think I kind of have to title the episode "Financial Fair Play Doesn't Exist" or "Financial Fair Play LOL" or something like that. Over $1 billion we pushed past for transfer deadline day, and with 3 hours to go, it's still going a little bit. I say a little bit. Went up 180 million, but not necessarily. Go on then. Why not? Not necessarily as much as it potentially could do. Over 1.3 billion as one final bid for Inacio comes in from Wolves. I always find it fascinating to see who's interested in my players. That's why I don't ever block transfers. Right, so Real Madrid did some business as well there, didn't they? So let's see. Atleti, are they first? No, Athletic Club de Bilbao. 132 million spent, 174 million made. De Tomas, Dahoud and Gabi Martinelli leaving them. Velasco, Nunes and Xavier in. Longley in at Atleti and Sonset 2. Griezmann and Gonçalo Guedes out, or Gonçalo Guedes. Actually, Osasuna doing quite a bit of business there. And not so much for Cadiz, isn't it? And then Depor Alaves, not much there. I did a little bit. Getafe, strengthening. It's probably the only word. Same for Granada as well. Levante, some in, some out. Mark Gay, Adamola Lookman. Strong influx of English players. Presumably that's Marcus Edwards as well. I don't really know of any other Edwardses that could be. Latomba out at Celta Vigo with Devon Wrench in. Good signing at right back, that. And I always forget Adley's first name. It's like Anine Adley or something like that. Apologies. Espanyol with Nunez coming in. Obviously a different Nunez. Bauman and Djurdjevic with Oya, Ruiz and Kakare going out. Vallecano doing a little bit. Betis doing a little bit. So, Real Madrid have signed Matty Cash, Florian Wirtz, and Presnel Kimpembe. They have sold Rodrigo, Anthony Kroos, and Brahim Diaz, and Karim Adeyemi, and Tony Rudiger, and maybe more. Justin Balo in at Sociedad. That's a good signing. As well as Isco and Kim Min-jae will be decent at centre-back at this stage as well. A lot going out from Sociedad also. Eibar doing a little bit. Huesca doing a little bit. Sevilla, obviously selling Nunez. No, that's not my Nunez. My Nunez came from Bruce Mönchengladbach. So the other Nunez that went somewhere else in La Liga, I can't recall which club it was, has left Sevilla to go there. Richarlison leaves Sevilla as well. Calabria and Torres leaving too. Cabral, Upamecano, who was on my shortlist. So that must be Pau Torres leaving then, and Upamecano coming in at centre-back with Vasquez too. And then Valencia have signed Gabriel Sambia, Marcus Thuram and Joaquin, with Musa and Martinez Quarta leaving. Wow. Valencia spending 200 plus million as well. And Villarreal, Otavio Duarte and Farias with Jonathan Tar Dia and Manu Trigueros leaving. So the biggest deals in this transfer window mainly involved Barcelona, but not entirely. I haven't even thought about the youth squad. Oh, he's rejected the loan deal. He probably didn't have enough money to. Enough time to see it through, to be fair. Right, so yeah, me. Pau Torres went to Liverpool. It was Pau Torres, 151.2 million. Me. Tchouaméni to Leicester for 115.6. Upamecano was 114.4. Kulusevski to Leicester. Florian Wirtz was 107.6. What's he rated at now? 86. Oh! Richarlison to Liverpool. That's a signing you'll never see in real life. Guedes went to Leipzig. Amin Gouiri. Oh no, it was Adley. I couldn't remember his name. It's Amin Gouiri's first name I was thinking of for Yassine Adley. Aha! Brain! Bayern München, £94.4 million there. Jamal Musiala's gone to Arsenal from Bayern München for 91.5. Rodrigo's gone to Arsenal as well. Bloody hell. Lucas Paqueta's gone to Manchester City. Marcus Thuram came from Arsenal to go to Valencia. Gabriel was 85.9 from Lazio. Nuno Mendes to Leeds for 80 million. And then Mateus Nunes to Bilbao from Leeds for 81.5. Brahim Diaz went to Spuds. Verratti to Everton. Kubo to Leipzig for 71. Cherki to Marseille. Lafont for Lazio. Jurien Timber to Atalanta. Farias to Villarreal. Alain Saint-Maximin to Napoli. It's always fun to say Alain Saint-Maximin. Charles de Ketelera to Hertha Berlin from Arsenal. Is it Juan Macias? Jose Juan Macias to Manchester United for 67. Kimpembe, as we saw, came from Chelsea to Real Madrid. That's my Nunez. Cabral to Sevilla from Levante. Karim Adeyemi went to Borussia Dortmund. Calvin Phillips went to Wolfsburg. Gil went to Juventus. Dominguez to Borussia Dortmund. Emil Smith-Rowe from Everton to AC Milan. All right then. Ben Godfrey to Brighton. Fearman to Inter. Traore to Aston Villa. Maxence Kakare. Gabi Martinelli went to Wolfsburg. Evan Ndicka to Juventus. Well, Tony Rudiger went to Arsenal. Have been busy in this window, haven't they? De La Cruz to Juventus. Arsenal again. Velasco went to Athletic Club. And that's the smallest deal on that list. 51.2 million euro. Right then. Tomorrow. Sociedad, Milan and Bilbao. And I'll probably sim Espanyol Vallecano and Celta Vigo. I think that makes sense, to be fair. We'll judge it episode by episode with regards to the simming and the playing. But for now, that's all for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Do make sure you drop the video a like if you're enjoying this 4th season at Barcelona and you're looking forward to us hopefully winning as many trophies as we can in pink. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Ta-ta.